All right, we're attempting to take off the cylinder now.
Here it comes.
It's coming off now. It's just there's a little rust in the way.
It's just this thing.
Oh. Oh, there's a spring on here too. Ooh. That's a little rough. Oh!
There we go.
Coolant fell off. Sanitize the hand.
I think it's good.
How's the cylinder? That looks pretty good, huh? Alright guys, a little progress on the Yz250 motor. So we got the cylinder off. So right now we're having a little issue with the bearing in here. The bearing is sticking to the actual bolt going through here. So the bearing is just spinning the whole bearing, not the actual inside brace of the bearing. So the whole thing is really sticky. We did get it to move though. It's freed up, it's just really sticky. So we'll show you guys when we spin it over what it does here. It's a little bit weird.
Alright.
So you can see the bearing in here is spinning the whole bearing. Ooh.
Think it'll run? Perfect. I think it's good enough.
Just bump start it.
Yeah. Like that thing won't ever run. Imagine kicking that over. Plus the compression.
Yeah. Is it shifting the gear yet?
No.
But yeah, that's the progress on it. Obviously it's going to be pretty hard to get this thing going.
Yeah.
Or test for spark or pretty much anything. We're going to work on it a little bit more and update you guys after. We've got all the stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner. That probably doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely a project bike. Alright guys, quick look at the bike. We've got the cylinder off, the head off, the cover off for the flywheel, got the carburetor off. The carburetor actually looks really nice on the inside. This will clean up really nice in the ultrasonic cleaner. The carburetor alone is probably worth like 70 bucks. So that's good. And then the air boxes are worth like maybe 40 to 50. So there's definitely a bunch of good parts on here. Like the radiator looks pretty good. There isn't any holes in it. And then the CDIs go for quite a bit as well. It'd be awesome if we could get this thing to spin over easily. That's basically the only thing holding us back right now. Right now it kind of spins over, but it's kind of sticky. We're gonna let it sit with some oil down the case for a couple days and just come back to it after and just see if we can free up some of these things. Because once we do that, we can actually probably start this thing up if it has spark, put the cylinder back on, get a gasket for it, and then we should be good to go. But right now it's just a little bit sticky and rusty and it just needs to sit for a while. Alright guys, we got the pipe off the Yz250. As you guys know, there's a huge rat's nest in there. So we're gonna pour some gas in there, light a match, and hopefully it burns out the whole pipe. Because right now it's just stuffed full.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And we're really bored.
Yeah.
Well,
I should I just light it on the grass? Just come out by the fire pit. We'll see what happens here. It shouldn't blow up because there's holes coming out of each end of the pipe. Shouldn't build up too much pressure, I wouldn't think. Nice day for a fire. And then I picked up a socket at Menards today for the bike, so we'll try to get the clutch off today.
Oh, shoot, I missed. Oh my.
Go behind the tree.
Oh my.
I'll let Charlie die.
It's gonna light slow anyway.
Yeah. That one's lit still. Oh, there we go. Should burn with the wind going in it. Is it coming out the top? Oh yeah, look at that. Cool.
I'll light that end too.
See if any mice come crawling out. Still smoking out of that hole right there. Look at that. Tons of carbon built up in there. You can hear it. Just really full. Probably like 1,000 nuts in there. Gas going in. I'd be careful, it might be still lit. A little smoke coming out the top of it. Oh yeah, it's all burnt out. Well, it looks like the pipe is cleared out. How long do you think that took? Nothing else in there.
30 minutes.
30 minutes to clear that thing out. Thing was packed all the way up. You could just hear it. But do you think it was a nest?
Well,
Little nest with some carbon. Charlie said a bunch of big chunks came out. So that's good. We decarboned it and got the nest out. 2 for 1.
decarbon.
So now, next step is I bought a socket for this clutch basket. We're gonna see if we can zip that off and see if we can get this thing to go into gear. And then I'm just gonna hopefully push this thing and make this loosen up. That's the goal. I'm not feeling too positive about it, but we'll see if it works. Charlie's out there cleaning the pipe. Here's the impact socket I got. It's 1 1/4, which I was kind of guessing on this, but it fits for this one pretty well. It's a little bit loose. I think it's a metric size, but I didn't know which was the correct metric size for that, but it might work. We're gonna try it out here and just see, but hopefully that zips that off. All right, let's see if this thing works. This pipe is pretty rough. Here, let's see. So that thing slips on the bolt on this one and the clutch, but on that one it doesn't. So that's not good. We're gonna have to try to figure that out. But Charlie just cleaned up the pipe. Let's see what it looks like.
It's not much.
Here, you want to just kind of show it? That's pretty good. It's not bad.
Could be
a couple
worse.
dents, yeah. But yeah, definitely sellable though.
Who would buy that?
I don't know. It's a cool FMF pipe. Wonder if they make them for these bikes anymore. But yeah, so the socket is a little bit too big. We're gonna have to kind of make a makeshift one. All right, guys, because the socket was too big, we cut a piece of metal out and you just put it in there like that, and then it fits over the bolt or the nut perfectly. So let's try it again.
Just put it on the bottom.
Forward, reverse. Not coming off. That thing's on there. All right, guys. So that clutch bolt is not coming off. So I'm pretty much giving up on this. Plus the piston skirt is broken. Didn't even see that, it was cracked. So this bike's never gonna run. It's too far gone. I'm done dealing with it. It's rusty, parts are missing. It'd take a miracle to get this thing running again. So we're gonna try to salvage as many parts as we can off of it. So next thing we're gonna take off is probably the radiator. We'll probably sell those. The brake calipers are good. And yeah, we'll see what we do with the engine. We'll probably take that out right now. Alright guys, take a good look at these plastics. These are going to look brand new when I'm done with them. We're going to do the surface right here. We're going to do the whole plate and then part of the fender. And I'll show you guys what these turn out to look like. It's pretty incredible what happens here. So we're going to be using these SOS pads right here. They're basically, I think they're just the regular kind steel wool pads, and they look like this. And then what you use is some water. I usually put some soap in there as well, but you don't have to. And you just kind of pour it on here, and then pour some. You can pour some on the pad directly here. And what you're gonna do is just do a circular motion on this. So it's kind of. Wipe that off. All right, right there you can already see the transformation. You can kind of see the two different layers on here. You've got the mildewy layer right here, and then you have the hardened, weather-checked area right here, which is a little bit tougher to get off. But then you've got the area that is scrubbed right here that looks basically brand new. So let's keep on going at it and see if we can get this whole thing done. a little WD-40 on here. All right, and that's the first scrubbing. Then you take another one, another SOS pad. These things are $2, by the way, for the whole box. Take another one and just do the rest of it. The outside layer. You get a plastics that look brand new. So yeah, that's the finished result. Look at the fender compared to that. I mean, it's basically brand new looking. And we'll quick do the fender here to show you guys the fender, how that turns out. But those are the results. All right, guys, let's start on the fender here. Same thing as last time. Grab an SOS pad, some water, sprinkle this on there, and just start scrubbing away. Now, I always use a circular motion with it. It just seems to work the best. Take a peek at what that looks like. Looks like it's cleaning up pretty good. I mean, I'd say that's pretty incredible. These are looking like brand new. This is actually coming out better than I expected. But look, yeah, look at the difference. Just crazy. We'll do the top of it now. Hopefully this helps you guys. If it helps one of you, I'm happy. But you know, I saw this bike. I saw that had potential. Obviously, if the motor would have ran, we could have made this thing look basically brand new, just with a couple SOS pads. The frame will wipe up too. You can use the SOS pads on the frame, and that'll turn back to white. So we'll do the back fender as well. And it should look pretty much brand new. So let's continue on the front fender. Circular motions again. All right, there we go. Finished product. Looking pretty good. Look at that compared to the rest of the bike. Just crazy. But yeah, we'll do the back fender and then call it good. Just wanted to show you guys that quick tip. So if you guys see a bike like this and you're like, oh, it's too far gone, but like maybe the engine runs good, but the frame and the plastics look like junk, there's always hope. So SOS pad, soapy water, and then some WD-40 to finish it off. And it turns out pretty good. So let's quick do the frame and see what that looks like. See. That looks pretty good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. And it's too bad we couldn't get the motor to run, but that just requires so much work. I think this is one bike that's just too far gone. It would need all new internals, all new piston, all new crank. Just everything would need to be replaced in this thing. Not even worth it. But I'm sure it will be a good parts bike for somebody who maybe has one of these already or wants to take the time to rebuild every single piece of it. And I think that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.